My name is Brian LaPayower, and this is LaPayower Report. Before I begin with today's show, Staten Island CTV held its 2014 Nova Awards back on Sunday, November 9th, 2014, a few days after the last taping of my program. And it is my privilege to announce that my program, LaPayower Report, has won two categories. The main category that I won was the health category. I got the trophy right here for health. And I was also selected as a runner-up in the youth category as well. And real quickly, I want to thank all the individuals that were involved within the health category. I'd like to thank Joanna Lucci, Alice Stinger-Romano, Andrea Weiser, Roseanne Greco, Janet Salter-Hemmer, Jennifer Lentini, Bren Venezi, Joy Lim, Christopher McCabe, and Christy Moretti. And for the youth category, I'd like to thank John Conzaduca. He's the host and producer of the Staten Island Soccer Report, and his daughters, Gabriella and Ariana. And my directors for the youth program, Helene Bachiri, and of course the health one, Guy Cormier. Now let's get on for today's show. Coincidentally, the topic on today's show is about health, and my featured guest today is a health counselor and fitness coach, and her name is Elyse Feldman. Jen, thank you for coming into the program.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a long wait here. You are a health counselor, fitness coach. Tell us about yourself, Jen.
Oh, well, I'm just wonderful. No.
Oh, you are wonderful for
Let's see,
coming to the program.
Today I was a fruitarian. I eat fruit today. No, today I'll sum it up. Let's be serious. I'm a health counselor and fitness coach, and I have my own fitness studio in Long Island in Syosset, New York. And I do most of my health counseling in Woodbury, Long Island. And I have clients through video phones, so some people I've never met at all.
You don't say.
Yeah, you really don't need to hang out with me in person and get so close that you can smell me to get results. We can do it through the video nowadays, thanks to technology.
Well, technology is a great thing.
It's amazing.
I do got to credit you that you came all the way out from Long Island to be on the program. Now you are a certified holistic health counselor, nutrition counselor, certified personal trainer, certified group exercise instructor, Balanced Body Pilates reformer.
Right.
You also have involved with the kettlebell.
Right.
And you are the creator of Rescue Bites Guiltless Munchies, as well as Uplifting Bug Spray.
Exactly.
Tell us about these two products.
All right. So we have the fitness. There's so many different ways to move your body to be healthy. That's it. Who cares about all the certifications? But they're there to make me legit. The Rescue Bites Munchies, so I created those in 2013. I actually lost 8 pounds after I created them. I created healthy cakes and healthy candies.
Okay.
Those are my 2 starter items, and I needed to lose weight. I actually couldn't really walk on and off for 2 years up until August 2013. It would be a crapshoot. Some days I couldn't walk, some days I could. That word's okay, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I invented the healthy cakes and candies, and you can eat those and lose weight. So every time I want frozen yogurt or some type of junk, I'd eat the cakes and candies and feel good and feel satisfied, and I started selling them.
Yeah.
And they're a product that I think everyone really needs because it helps people stay on track. And I know people have lost weight eating them, and you can eat them late at night and you can go to sleep, which isn't advised, but you can actually eat them, go to sleep, and still lose weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely one. I mean, there are many methods of, being healthy, but no, the real question I really should have asked was in the beginning was the fact that what inspired you to become a health counselor?
What inspired me to become a health counselor?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well,
I'm sure
health counseling came after fitness training.
Okay.
Fitness training, I've always trained myself. I've trained friends, and I fell into fitness training because I was training my boyfriend at the company gym one time. This woman saw me. She said, "I got a good vibe from you. Can you train me?" I said, I'm actually in the process of getting certified. I didn't even know if I wanted to be a real trainer. And I said, I told you the truth. I said, I'm not certified, but I started training her. And she got great results. In 2 months, her butt was completely lifted. She had some surgery that...
Tell me this is not Jennifer Lopez.
This is not Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
But we got some great results, and I started training more people, and I got certified. And then I ended up training for 2.5 years. But during the time that I was training, there's 2 great girls in my workout class. I taught 6:30 a.m. workout classes after training people at 5 a.m. And they were health counselors. And they said, Jen, you should do this. And I learned about it. And then I became a health counselor because really, the fitness is great, moving your body is important, but you have to eat the right things, you have to think the right things, and I needed to learn a little bit more. I wanted to learn more for myself, and around that time, right after I became certified as a health counselor, I couldn't walk. So it's great that I got certified because I learned how to get the weight off that I put on when I couldn't walk.
Now, what do you mean by couldn't walk? Did you have like some sort of condition?
I wouldn't call it sciatica because I'm not sure if it was the sciatic nerve, but it was a sciatica-like pain. It was a shooting pain. It basically felt like I had needles being jabbed into my back at all hours of the day. I couldn't breathe without pain. Couldn't do anything without pain. And that happened for most of 2011 and on and off until 2013.
Because I know somebody that has a similar condition called lymphedema. I don't know if I'm saying the title right.
Right, different.
It's where the individual had issue where they couldn't, like, they were like immobilized, and they had to build themselves up to physically get themselves, back into shape, get out of the bed, start moving around.
There's so many things that can prevent you from walking.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's not good. Back pain is very common. About 50% of people can suffer from back pain. So to segue from that, basically, back pain in general, there's so many different things that cause it.
Yeah.
Kind of like obesity. This culture basically breeds back pain and excess weight, excess fat. So there's a lot of things we can do to prevent back pain because back pain's elective. It doesn't mean that you get to be 30, 40, 50 and you just get back pain. Yes. That I learned in the last few years. You can totally prevent and reverse back pain.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay. Just a curiosity, have you had any issues with your weight?
2011, I fluctuate a lot.
Yeah?
Due to a life of imbalance, I can be very extreme by nature, which I've tempered in the last 2 years.
What do you mean tempered?
I've chilled it out a little bit, and I'd used to eat dessert, or a boyfriend and I would always go to all you can eat. So we'd either go to lunch and it'd be plates of food. I mean, the balance was not there. Extreme eating, extreme drinking, extreme laughing, extreme fun. I like extremes. It's fun.
Yes.
I like to go to extremes.
Okay.
But it's not healthy.
What kind of, since you mentioned about food, buffets, what buffets have you gone to? Like what
I like
places?
sushi buffets.
Sushi.
I like tons of Chipotle. One Chipotle burrito is basically a buffet. I mean, it's delicious.
Well, one thing with sushi, it has a lot of mercury in it.
Yeah.
That's something a lot of people can realize. If you eat too much, but if you eat too much sushi, you can get too much mercury, and it's going to give you poisoning.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, some people say to eat fish only once a week, once a month. Some people are saying not to eat it at all. The different experts are telling people different things. Fish used to be very healthy on a nutritional level. It is very healthy, but we have radiation now. We have all these contaminants in the water.
Yeah.
The mercury, forget even mercury, we have radiation now. So fish is probably not a great source of nutrition. I would say stay away from sushi, honestly.
In your expertise, what would be good to eat? Besides fish?
Oh, there's so many good things to eat. Go to the produce aisle. Basically, if you just go to the produce aisle, pick everything organic, just eat that.
Organic.
So we have thousands of fruits and vegetables. So there's a lot of choices. I mean, things are limited in New York. We don't have thousands and thousands of fruits and vegetables. It's too bad that we don't have mangoes and we have all the choices of South America. But fruits and vegetables, think of your diet as plant-based. It doesn't have to be only plants, but I'd say a plant-based diet. Think of your plate 80-90% plant-based. Yeah. That's a very good foundation for health.
You should know something. Keep in mind, there are a lot of people that are allergic to a certain amount of foods, such as like wheats, peanut butters, even mangoes. I heard that some people are allergic to mangoes.
You can be allergic to anything.
Yeah.
You can be allergic
even
to
milk.
Anything. Milk. Milk is a huge one.
Yes.
Water I haven't heard.
No?
Water I haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
So we found one.
Yeah. There's also one condition where people are allergic to the sun. I don't know if you heard that condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And the only catch is they can only do things during sundown.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember one time, it was back in 2009, I think New York Yankees, they had Hope Week. And they had these group of individuals, it was called Camp Sundown. I think they're out up here in New York State.
Right.
And they have a condition where if they're exposed by sunlight, the whole skin starts getting irritating and rashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, based on the medical condition, they don't live long, they don't live a very long adult age.
Yeah, that's not something I've treated at all. So this is new to me.
Yeah.
I like to say when I'm not familiar with something too. I haven't treated this one yet.
Yes.
But yeah, that does not sound like fun.
Yeah, and they have to wear these space age suits because it's supposed to help them keep them this away from the sun, protects them from the sun.
Definitely.
Now,
well, one thing you did say that I would like to touch on is the wheat.
Yeah.
Now, the way wheat used to be produced in the 40s, 50s, years ago, a lot of people didn't have the allergies, and there's a few reasons why you could be allergic to wheat, but one I'd like to mention today is the Roundup. They're actually treating the fields with Roundup and then planting the wheat. You actually have a greater yield from doing that. So a lot of times people they might not be allergic to the wheat per se or the gluten, but they're allergic to the chemicals in the wheat. So that can explain the widespread wheat allergies in America. In the Netherlands, this is not allowed. So
really?
You might not, if you have a wheat allergy here and then you go on vacation in the Netherlands, you might not have a wheat allergy. So that's a really good thing to keep in mind. We are allergic a lot of times to the things in the food, not necessarily the food. So if someone has an egg allergy, a milk allergy, a wheat allergy, they actually might not be allergic to all three, but they might be allergic to the toxins that are in those items, which is becoming more and more common. It needs to become common sense.
Another product that has toxins is onions, believe it or not.
Right, if you cut them out overnight.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
See, I do my food here.
You do. That's a funny one, too.
Yeah.
I remember I used to tell people, cut your onions at night, save some time, and put them in your eggs.
Yeah.
No, because overnight they breed the toxins. Apparently, that's an interesting one. Yeah.
Yes. Now, moving along with the program, believe it or not, we do have pictures.
Oh.
I don't know if we're gonna try make a shot to see if we get the first picture on the screen. We're gonna try it. We're gonna hopefully get them on the pictures here. Okay, we have picture number 1 right here. Obviously, your hair color is currently black, but your hair color is blonde.
Yep.
Do you remember this picture?
I remember that one. This is before I had my stint where I couldn't walk.
Really?
This is 2010. That was a great day. I was too skinny, according to some, and then I put on 20 pounds a couple months later.
What do you mean by too skinny?
Everyone has their opinion, but some people said I was too skinny. I think I was 25 in that picture. And
well, speaking of females who are skinny, one of the most famous ones, maybe she's not famous, Kate Moss.
Right.
Are you familiar with Kate Moss?
Of course. She's gorgeous.
How super slim she is.
Super slim, yep.
Yeah, because people felt like she was anorexic.
You know what? It's not my job, or I think anyone's job, to make opinions on other people's weight, because you're not with them 24 hours of the day seeing what they're eating, seeing what their digestion is like. So it's just completely unscientific and kind of crazy to deem someone healthy or unhealthy. However, she was caught with cocaine. So, I mean, it's out there. That's common knowledge.
Because another person also recently in the news, what's her name? Tara Reid?
Okay, I don't know.
Same thing. Also a lot of people were complaining about she was in a very skimpy bikini.
Okay.
And stuff, but...
I don't know I don't follow TMZ stuff, but I did happen to see on my Facebook there was a Victoria's Secret fashion show, and there was so much conversation about Taylor Swift. There was pictures of Taylor Swift. Now, I like a skinny look, so unfortunately I'd be one of those people that it takes a lot for me to think someone's too skinny. But the comments were really rampant about how she needs to eat, and it's not right. I mean, maybe she has a health disorder. Who knows? It's nobody's business.
You're absolutely right about that. Let's go to the next picture. Okay, this is a headshot of you, and you have what's that in your mouth?
Flossing pics.
Why do you have a floss pic in your mouth?
Because I gotta promote flossing.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to floss.
That involves with oral hygiene. Are you a dentist?
My dad's a dentist.
Your father's a dentist.
My dad's a dentist, and I'm self-proclaimed OCD, not diagnosed, but and I like good breath.
Yeah.
I try to have good breath for other people, to respect them, and for me, I almost died 2 times the last 2 months smelling people's breath. They almost killed me.
You don't say. Do you think it might be because of? Do you think any of those breaths involved with maybe a smoker's breath?
Oh, it could be smoking.
Like tobacco.
It could be not eating. If you're not eating, you have the Jewish holiday Yom Kippur. You have a lot of people walking around with bad breath because you don't eat enough.
That's only that's only 24 hours.
That's only 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yogurt helps with bad breath.
Yeah.
Internally, you could be having garlic. You could be having If you have an unclean processed food diet, a lot of times your whole body will just smell unclean, but you can actually clean yourself from the inside out by having greens. Just eat lots of green vegetables. Wheatgrass shots are good. My friend's fresh greens powder is good.
Yeah.
Eating a lot of produce helps you smell good and helps your breath smell good. But flossing is definitely key.
Okay. You ever heard of a product called E3?
Yeah, I have that in my fridge.
Yeah?
E3 Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, the algae. Sure.
Yes. Okay.
It's hard.
Believe it or not, my manager, but the one that actually brought you the show, Fred Kasha,
right?
He has E3 Live.
He takes that?
Yes, he takes that.
Good for him.
Yes.
Yeah, Freddie. Woo! E3 Live. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to the next picture.
All right.
Okay. Here we have a modeling shot.
Wow, it's just funny to me. It's a funny shot.
Yeah.
I make fun of myself. Listen, people don't like it when I make fun of them, but I can make fun of myself. So I do whenever I can.
That's great. That's a great shot. So, do you know how long ago was that picture taken?
That was taken, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I think about 2 years ago. Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
That one I actually like.
Yes. What do you like about it?
I like my abs. I like the background. That's taken at Old Westbury Gardens, which is one of my favorite places in the world, and it happens to be right by my place. They shoot tons of movies there. Countless movies have been shot there. The Cruel Intentions famous movie was shot there.
Yes.
It's such a gorgeous, beautiful place. They have concerts there. It's amazing to take a walk there.
Who's in Cruel Intentions? Was that the one with Neve Campbell?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Neve Campbell? Was that second one?
Guy.
Yeah.
There's Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon.
But it's a beautiful house, beautiful gardens. I highly recommend going there. It's very zen, just gorgeous. Yeah.
Let's go to the next picture.
It's my husband.
Yeah. Wait, you're married to James Franco?
Shh, don't tell anyone. We're public. No, that's my friend Mike Nelson made that picture. I think it's funny that you grabbed that one.
Wait, this is a fake?
This is a Photoshop.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a Photoshop.
But I'm sure you would.
My arms are more jacked than that. Whose arm is that?
I did saw another one.
That cracks me up, though.
We don't have it, but we do have another picture.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Now you have a picture of a cup of greens. Is that correct?
Right. I was actually still limping when I took this shot.
What do you mean?
I still had the back pain stuff, so I couldn't run. I really didn't run at all. 2011, 2013.
Now I like the caption. The caption it says, "Share greatness, ignoring negativity."
That's basically a shoot off from Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Keep what is useful, discard what is not. Share greatness, ignore negativity.
Also, let's not forget wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
I think we have 2 more pictures.
All right.
Let's get them. How much? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Next one, or is the last one? Okay.
That's the fresh greens.
That's fresh greens. Why did I have the picture? I thought I got the one without it, but
that's okay. That's my buddy's company. Great stuff. Everyone should take it.
Yes.
If I don't like you, don't take it, because I don't want you being healthy. No, I'm just kidding. I want everyone to take that.
You know, I swear, if you had blonde hair back then.
And then this was red. This was the auburn.
Yeah. Know what I was thinking of? You ever seen the movie Splash? Daryl Hannah?
Long time ago.
Oh, it's available on DVD and Blu-ray.
That shot's actually, it's my favorite place in Long Island. That's West Neck Beach. Beautiful beach.
Really? There's a lot of beautiful places in Long Island. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. There's very ugly places and great places.
Especially the Hamptons.
Yep.
I've never gone close to Hamptons. Great Neck.
Yeah. Yeah, right by me. That's Lloyd's Neck, right by me, about 15 minutes from me. The Old Westbury Gardens, about 15 minutes from me. All scattered. You just have to know. Yeah.
Plus, also don't forget famous. You also got the famous musician Billy Joel.
Right.
The famous comedian Andy Kaufman.
Yep.
He's, believe it or not, buried in Long Island as well too.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Billy Joel's Oyster Bay. That's right by me.
Yeah.
Yep. That's Oyster Bay right there.
Well, that's the North Shore.
Yes.
Oyster Bay. Because another one's also in North Shores also is the in Port Washington.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard of it, the North Shore Animal League.
Yes.
Yes. I remember my mom I remember back when I was living in Brooklyn, this was more than 30 years ago. Well, 30 years ago. 30, 32 years ago, we got a dog from North Shore Animal League.
What kind of dog?
Manchester Terrier.
And to tie it back into health, having a dog or a cat can lower your blood pressure. It's going to be very calming. It's nice to have an unconditional love from a pet.
Yes.
So props to North Shore Animal League.
Yeah. Do you have any, besides having a dog, do you have any other pets? Or did have any other pets?
Nope. I share the dog.
Yeah.
I share the dog with 2 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even have plants, but I'm going to change that. I'm opening my mind up to plants.
Plants?
Yes, because I'm
Wait, you don't have any plants in your house?
I'm trying to have as little responsibility as possible.
You don't say.
I'm honest. I'm honest.
I know that's one thing I love about you. You're very honest.
Thank you.
You're very mature. You're very intellect. It's true.
Thank you. I'm silly, but I like to keep it honest, keep it fun, keep it light, because the world of health and the world in general can just be so dark and so heavy. So I try to keep things light and share information in a fun way. Yeah. It doesn't have to be so serious. Eat your vegetables. That sounds so boring. Yes. Eat vegetables with your dog. Have fun.
Oh yeah, if the dog can eat vegetables, but I think they have their own brand of vegetables.
My dog eats what people eat, which a lot of people are not for that. But she's doing well. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. She actually, when we first got her, she shared my smoothie. She stole my smoothie from me. Smoothie? That was the first thing that
What kind of smoothie was it?
It was fresh greens and spinach and kale, and it was super green. I mean, it was too green even for me, and the dog just literally stole it from me.
If there's one thing you got to remember not to feed a dog, it's chocolate.
Chocolate, garlic, tomatoes. Yeah.
Also onions, as I mentioned before.
Onions.
Because you know why? The toxins will harm them as well as possible kill them.
Right. Yeah.
Which is cruel, man. It's not their fault. They're not. I mean, like I said, you have a pet animal, and you're training them.
Right.
To, I mean, even though they might sniff the item, but the biggest concern is if they try to, get a piece on, nudge onto them.
The funny part is they can't have chocolate, they can't have onions, they can't have tomatoes, they can't have garlic, but my dog eats roses and pebbles and stuffed animals, and she's fine. But the funny thing though is that it's interesting.
Pebbles, not the
pebbles. It's like pebbles out in the backyard.
I'm thinking of cereal pebbles.
No, we don't keep that in the house.
No.
Nah.
What cereal do you? It's just. I'm gonna take a guess on this one. I'm sure you probably keep shredded wheat.
I don't.
No.
I don't. No? I don't. Yeah, no. I try to go more natural. Basically, if you can kill it, pick it, pluck it, I try to eat it, and then I make more elaborate dishes that like Thai food is a great example. It's
Thai food.
Natural foods.
But isn't it spicy?
It can be spicy. That's okay. Yeah. But it's more natural foods, and it's less processed, and it can be very delicious, very flavorful. Thai food, Japanese food. So that's really what I eat a lot. Yeah. I try to stay away from stuff that's super high processed. But the garlic, though, back you mentioned that, it's toxic for dogs, but actually some people are very allergic. It actually has toxins in it. It has built-in toxins to keep the bugs away. Yeah. So the small amount of toxins actually can kill the fungus and the bacteria and the viruses in our system without killing the good things. So, but garlic, it has some killer items in there. Yeah. It's small amounts.
Now, keep in mind that majority of Asian food at the time, like Chinese food, had MSG.
Right.
Now, obviously, most of Chinese food today is MSG free.
I don't know about that.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know, but the Thai food, I mean, a lot of the food can have additives in it. Yeah. But the actual recipe is hopefully without all the additives are really smart.
Okay, time's actually running soon, but in the last few minutes, any health tips you want to give out to anybody right now?
Sure. A simple health tip would be to have a large green salad every single day. Yeah. And salad it doesn't have to be basic. I have a lot of different ideas and recipes on my Facebook, and I'm going to be having them in my book, and my clients get tons of ideas. But one large raw green salad is a very easy way to get a bunch of raw vegetables in every single day. And you can actually make this salad for 3 or 4 days. 2 days is really smart. And then you just pick at it and have it a little bit here and there.
What about broiled chicken salads? What if you want to add like chicken into the salad?
You can add chicken if you want. But I will say, I go by the idea, basically you want to get the most nutrients for the fewest calories. So as far as the spectrum of what has the most nutrients for the fewest calories, chicken's actually not really that great. Yeah. I think our culture has bred people to think that grilled chicken is a super healthy food, but it's really not all that healthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about gelatos?
They're delicious.
You realize that gelato has milk and eggs in it.
No, I mean, we don't need gelato, but it's freaking delicious. Okay. I eat everything. I would eat anything given my choice.
For a moment there, I thought you were a vegan for a moment there.
No way. A lot of people assume because I'm female and I'm a health counselor that I'm a vegan and do yoga, but I don't.
Wait, you don't do yoga?
No, I have, but I don't teach it. It's not my specialty.
Okay.
It's definitely not my specialty.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's healthy. I mean, it can be very healthy.
Yeah.
More Pilates. But no, some days I'm a vegan, some days I'm not. I've tried it for a year. I tried veganism for a year, and after about a year, I started feeling kind of weird.
Really?
And I think I was doing it right. I was supplementing.
So I remember one actress, she tried being a vegan.
Right.
And then she got tired of it. If you're familiar with, of course, she does live in Long Island. Natalie Portman.
Oh, right. Okay.
She tried to be a vegan,
right,
but she couldn't handle it anymore. So then she started having eggs because she needed like iron in the body.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what eggs has, like
different amino acids, different nutrients can be in animal foods. Even the energy of animal foods. If you get into food energetics, sometimes people feel lethargic.
Yeah.
And when they just have plants, they actually can be still like a plant. Whereas animals, they actually can give you a little bit more. Animal food can give you a little bit more aggression. So if you're feeling that you need a little bit more oomph, you might just need some animal food in different types. There's different types that are better than others, of course.
Okay. Time's definitely running out. Jen, I'd definitely like to thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
If anybody out there wants to make any contact with you, how can anybody do that?
Facebook's good, Elyse Feldman. I'm the only Elyse Feldman.
Yes.
And also on YouTube. And you can find me at Life with JENergy. It's like at Life with Energy, but at Life with JENergy on Instagram. And and my email is listed, but it's jfeldy.be.healthy@gmail.com. You can email me.
Jen, sounds good. For anyone who wants to make contact with me, they could write to the studio or email me at lapierreport@gmail.com. I like to thank all the staff and crew in the studio, Fred Kasha, and the accounting firm of HC Advisors. To all the producers, to all the viewers, I'm Brian LaPayower, and this was LaPayower Reports, and also happy holidays.
Thank you.